my coach went complete against what I believe and what I want to, you know what I mean? And I'm glad I was influenced by someone that I trust, and he saw the purpose, you know what I mean, to force me to do no gi, and I have to share that, and I appreciate that for forever, you know what I mean? Sometimes we don't know what we want, guys. Sometimes, like for example, the same coach, Fabio Gurgel, many times, guys, I call him, I was like, Fabio, my knee's hurting, you know what I mean, to go compete. I don't think I can do it. It's like, no, you can, just try. And then I end up having a good result, you know what I mean? Another time I was like, Fabio, I don't feel good to do the absolute, you know what I mean, today, you know what I mean? And he's like, no, you'll be fine. And I respect so much, you know what I mean, what he said. And then I end up like, in many of those situations, you guys have no idea how everything end up going well, you know what I mean? More than if I just have to like save myself, you know what I mean? So that was like something that I need to share that, because I didn't know what I want. I didn't know what was the best for me, you know what I mean? And usually we tend to stop early, you know what I mean? Then our coach is, no, you can go farther, you can train more, you know, you can do one more, you know what I mean? Like, my coach in the mat, guys, he's always coach against me, you know what I mean? Always. Every time on the mat, he was always coach against me, and I was like, and every time he coached against me, the other person go harder, and I was like, it's just like, I guess was helping me, you know what I mean? You understand? Because he knows me so well, so he was always like coaching, like, do that, you know what I mean? And he knows it was bad for me, and helping my train partner. But in the end, like, I was having a better train, you know, when he was doing that, you know? So it's good to know that sometimes we think we know something, but we just don't know better, you know what I mean? You gotta trust, you know what I mean, someone that's older than us, somebody that's been there before, you know what I mean? So that's why I realized, man. And it's very obviously, as I told you guys, you know. Guys, I wake up one day, it was supposed to be like 10-hour drive. I woke up, my knee was like locked. I called my coach like 6 in the morning. I was like, Fabio, I don't know what happened. My knee's really messed up. I don't know what happened yesterday. He's like, no, go, Marcelo. I think you'll be fine. 10 hours drive. You know what I mean? I was competing the next day, and the next day was fine. I was like, I don't know how that happened, but it's just. But you understand, like, it's just like so obviously. And that ended up was a big tournament. I won that tournament, weight and absolute. Like a lot of the highlights was like that day. I thought I thought I couldn't go there, you know what I mean? But he just pushed me, you know what I mean? And I know he wants the best for me, so that's why I was like, I have to go, you know what I mean? And I don't know if you guys know, like in Brazil we have a lot of those old Defender. You guys know what I'm talking about? The old Range Rover Defender, the old ones. And the ones that look like a Safari one. Over there was cheap. I don't know today. I think every stuff got more popular later. You know? But that was a cheap back then. And my friend that picked me up was on that old Defender. I remember I went in that trip to compete. My feet doesn't fit straight. I went with my feet like this, you know, because the back there was no room. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting, my leg has to be like this, you know what I mean, like, or maybe like just like sideways like this. There was no room. You know? So for my knee, I was like, I can't believe I'm going to compete like this. You know what I mean? Like I'm not fitting the back of the truck, of this truck. I'm not feeling my knees properly right to go compete. Next day, I was fine. I mean, it was just like not feeling right because something that I did before. You know?